strikes you when talking about safety issues with drinking water? Microbials, heavy metals, chemical residues? Sure, these are all real and big issues. However, today, we are going to discuss something that hasn't drawn enough attention from the public. That's the microplastics. You probably have already seen this, and this. And it is now well accepted that the overuse of plastics has created a global crisis for not just human beings, but also all living creatures. However, unlike large plastic objects, microplastics are far less noticeable in our life. The presence of microplastics in drinking water was largely unknown, and data on this issue are available only since 2016. So, what are microplastics? Microplastics are plastic debris smaller than 5 micrometers. There are primary microplastics such as paints, adhesives, coatings, and microbeads in cleansers and in cosmetics, and secondary microplastics, which result from the breakdown of larger aged plastic debris. Generally, everything made of plastics has a chance to produce microplastics, in particular during aging. If we take a look under the microscope, we will see different types of microplastics: spherical microplastics, fibers, and fragmented microplastics. Why do microplastics matter? Experimental studies on animal models and human cell lines showed that microplastics have significant toxic effects, especially smaller particles. Here are some examples of recent animal studies on the toxicity of microplastics. You will see, microplastics can accumulate in liver, gut, and kidney, induce oxidative stress, and affect metabolism. Studies on human cells also showed similar results, disrupting immune system, and the toxicity level increases as concentration increases. Furthermore, microplastics can be also considered a vehicle for other toxic substances or microorganisms, which may adhere to the surface and be conveyed into the human body. Next question: how do microplastics enter into our drinking water? Because plastics are everywhere, large plastic objects are producing microplastics every minute everywhere as they age. For example, each time you do your laundry, there will be microplastic fibers entering into the wastewater, which are later treated to make it drinkable. This picture shows the sources of microplastics and the pathways of how it spreads. It comes from our daily life, transportation, and industries, and it can go into our body through skin contact or as we breathe, eat, and drink. Water and soil samples taken across the globe all show different levels of microplastics. In this case, is tap water safe to drink? The answer is yes, but under the condition that water source is protected and the delivery system is properly maintained. Back to our topic, is bottled water a better choice? In terms of microplastics, not really. Data from a research conducted in Hong Kong compared 9 different types of bottled water with local tap water. Results show that bottled water has a higher average level of microplastics, sometimes can be over 10 times higher. The reason is that plastic bottles themselves, the caps, the bottleneck, and the bottling process are all contributing to the microplastic contamination of bottled water. Any solution to tackle microplastic issues? Good news is there are increasing awareness and attentions on microplastic issues in drinking water. Most countries have taken actions to get people as clean water as possible. And there are actions everyone could take in their daily life to help improve the quality of our drinking water. Below are some of my personal perspectives for you to take home. First, reduce the overall use of plastics in our life. Second, install your own water filtration system in your house. Third, go for glass bottled drinks, and more importantly, reuse them. I hope you have learned something useful today. See you next time.